Welcome back to the channel. This is Chris from readupcaveman.com, and today I'm going to discuss how running has changed my life. Mainly all for the positive, too. I can't think of anything bad about it other than, a little bit of soreness and pain here and there, but that's part of the game, right? So the first thing is it's given me a purpose. Running has given me a purpose. Excuse me. I've already registered for 2 races. The first is December 7th, Central Florida Tough Mudder. Easy race, 5K with 13 obstacles, not even worried about it, haven't even really been doing much strength training. I'll start to do a little bit more body weight and, compound weightlifting towards, I guess I should start now during my cross training days actually, but, and I've also registered for the March 1st, 2020 Treasure Coast Marathon. I'm going for the full marathon, 26 and a half miles. I'm going for the full marathon, 26.2 miles. 26 miles, 385 feet. So that's the big ultimate goal I'm training for right now. The ultimate goal being to do an ultra marathon. I don't know exactly what made me want to do this. It's been just a rabbit hole, starting with camping, which led to through hiking, which led to trail running, which led to ultra marathons. And prior to that, I've never been a runner. I don't even think I've ever ran 3 miles in the past, and, that's my minimum run now, so the running has given me a purpose. Prior to that, I was spending a lot of time drinking beer, playing video games on the computer, just not being super healthy, not living my life to its full potential, and I don't want to leave anything on the table, and there's just something really enthralling about these ultra marathons and, controlling your mind, your mental energy. Just finished Scott Jurick's book, Eat and Run, and, he talks a lot about that, Tao, Bushido, the marathon monks. Check those guys out. They run 50-something miles a day for 1,000 days, and they have a little knife to kill themselves if they can no longer continue the journey, and then they fast for 9 days after that, and they're so close to the verge of death that they can hear the ash from the incense drop onto the ground. Their senses are so heightened. I'm not trying to get to that level maybe, but I want to experience that. I want to experience being in control of my mind fully and really being able to tap into that mental capacity, if that makes sense. So it's given me a purpose. I have training sessions, I have a goal. Having that goal is really important. And I've heard Jocko Willink describe this as when, guys or women get out of the military, they no longer have a mission, right? And that can lead to depression or alcohol and drugs or things of that nature. And, worst case scenario, suicide. I think this is my mission right now, right? I've given myself a mission, and Jocko says it's important for those, folks returning from the military to find their next mission, to have that purpose. So that's been mine. Number 2, weight loss. Actually, no. Number two is a renewed interest in health, nutrition, and my diet in general. Getting into running has really inspired me to really take a hard look at what am I eating, how am I eating, when am I eating, how do I feel about food, my relationship with it. Am I eating because I'm bored, or am I eating to fuel my body? I've gone through a lot of different diet styles in the past few years. I've done a ketogenic style. I've done fasting here and there, intermittent fasting with ketogenic. So it was a little different for me to snap back into eating all these carbohydrates and whatnot during this running training. But it's just got me paying attention. During my Sober October challenge, I've given up alcohol, caffeine, and meat. And I'm thinking about just going entirely plant-powered moving forward, too. I've felt really healthy this month so far. And again, I've given up multiple things, so it's hard to dial in exactly what's causing the positive change. But I feel healthy, I feel good, I feel vibrant, and I want to continue to feel that way. So I'm not going to lie, I'm going to have some alcohol in the beginning of November for sure. I'm going up to Georgia with some friends, and we're probably going to hike the trails and run the trails up there and have a lot of fun. And I know we're going to be partying quite a bit. So, but I've also thought about giving up alcohol completely too. If you're familiar with the guy Alan Carr's Easy Guide to Smoking, or Alan Carr has a book about the easy way to quit smoking. I saw recently on the Joe Rogan podcast that he also has a book about quitting alcohol too. And, what was it? Nikki Glasser, I think, was his guest that time. And she read the book and she quit drinking. So I might look into that for myself too, but I'm not committing to that 100% just yet. Which leads us right into number 3. This brings us right into the third thing that's changed in my life since I've started running is weight loss, fat loss. I'm getting in shape again. I was almost 200 pounds about, 16 weeks ago. Probably the heaviest I've been in my entire life. I think I was a little bit above that at one point, but didn't feel good about myself. My confidence about my body was low. And as someone who's been in decent shape before and then to go to that, it's not fun. I've said it to my girlfriend that I think it's harder to love other people when you don't fully love yourself. And me personally, I feel way more happy, energized, and I feel like I can love other people properly when I love myself. And I think that starts with confidence in how I look, my body, So it feels really good to hop on the scale and to see it coming down. And not only that, I look in the mirror. I've had some muscle memory from the past lifting weights. I see some of that coming back to me, and it makes me feel good. If I feel empowered, that confidence carries over into my job, where I'm a sales manager. I'm a leader of people in a store with goals. We have sales targets to hit, and I really think this carries over into other assets, or I think this carries over into other facets of my life, right? So those two are kind of intertwined. They all are in a way, but paying more attention to my diet. What am I eating? How am I eating? What are my thoughts about the food I'm eating? And then the weight loss, the fat loss, the muscles, getting back into that really good feeling of being fit, right? Number 4 is community. I've only been doing this for a short period of time, maybe 10 weeks, but just Strava alone has been cool. Meeting people on Strava, giving kudos, punching in comments on other people's runs, seeing what other people are doing, and just even the marathons recently and running in general, field and track, people qualifying for the Olympics, watching Eliud Kipchoge sub 2-hour marathon world record. That was really exciting. Watching Bridget Kosgei, world record for the women in the Chicago Marathon. Exciting. As I set my own personal records, personal bests, it's fun to share these and to see other people doing the same. So it's brought my personal friends closer together. But I feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself now. And through these races that I've signed up for, I've already met some friends. The local shoe store I go to, I feel like I've met some cool people there already that have very similar interests. Just talking about some of the audibles I've listened to with these ultra marathon racers while I'm in the shoe store has been a fun experience. So I'm really excited about becoming part of this community, and not just a running community in general, but health, fitness, self-development, success, education through books. That's really the overall message of my channel. I know I've kind of started off with this running aspect, and that'll be this playlist of videos, but that's the all-encompassing thing I want this channel to envelop, is the self-development through health, fitness, nutrition, and education, right? So I'm going to keep this video brief. Sorry for the video quality settings. I know it looks a little grainy. I've been messing with these Logitech C920s all morning. I'm running out of time here, though. I do have to get going to work. I'm not even going to edit this video, I don't think. I'm just going to slap it up vlog style, and it is what it is. Sticking to the schedule still every Thursday, punching a video out for you guys. Still having a hard time doing this in a timely fashion. I really need to get better at managing my time and editing these videos a little bit earlier than Thursday, because it is a little tough at times for me. So updates to the channel, I'll probably be switching away from the C920 if I can't get this quality to improve. Probably going to use the my GoPro. Trying to avoid spending money right now. I've kind of gone into a zero waste just trying to curb my inner consumerism. I've been quick to buy stuff to fill that void, and I notice it only makes me happy temporarily. The gear is justifiable at times, but I've already put myself in a little bit of consumer credit card debt, so I'm going to pay off the stuff I've already purchased and try to use what I have and really get the best quality out of it. But I may be looking at some, portable external microphones for the GoPro and a camera, like a DSLR or something, or that little DJI Osmo, I think it is, that little handheld one. Been getting a lot of really shaky video with the GoPro and stuff, but I'm going to continue to experiment with the gear I do have and try to make the best out of it. I've created a website finally to readupcaveman.com, so I have a WordPress blog happening there as well. I'm trying to stay active on Twitter. It's a lot, though. It's a lot to do all this and juggle my job and my relationships and all the training, but no excuses. We're going to get it done. I'm figuring out how to, optimize my schedule to make everything happen the way it needs to. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Oh, and real quick, last thing, the Sober October Challenge. We're at day 17. I feel great. I think I said that earlier, but I just wanted to reiterate, we're 17 days into the challenge. It's been no alcohol, no drugs, no caffeine, no WhatsApp, no video games. Killing it. I honestly don't feel a whole lot different than quitting prior to this. So, but that's it, I think, guys. Real brief today. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and see you later. Thank you again for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.